Welcome to the Smart Science Measuring video about the lab called capacitors. A capacitor is typically two plates of metal close together so that when you put current across the plates, it's stored somewhat like a battery. So I'm just going to scroll up to the top of the screen here, and you can see the symbol for a capacitor is these two parallel lines right there. Okay, so in this smart science lab, you're trying to figure out what setup of capacitors will increase the total capacitance measured, increasing the amount of stored energy in the capacitors. If you put them in series or in parallel, or maybe that neither of those things does anything. That's what you're trying to figure out. So here's a group of different capacitor setups that you're going to have access to in the lab. And the guideline talks about measuring the voltage across the capacitor as a function of time. So you're going to type in the value of voltage from the meter shown in this picture. Do you see in the red area, and then the yellow arrow points to where the meter is, and that's what you're going to read. Okay, so first you're going to pick a hypothesis, or in an advanced class, you're going to write your own hypothesis. And that looks like that. Then you're going to select one of those 5 setups. For example, here's a single capacitor. That's what it looks like. Press play, and you're going to quickly get the meter with the increasing values. So this is a type in the data lab. So for example, here we're looking on that just below the silver there. So this looks like a 0. And the next point, and the next point, and so forth. So just typing in as close as I can. Now, typically you're going to want to type in 2-digit precision. I'm doing just a really quick job here to get a decent set of data out. But I just want to show you, and again, I'm being sloppy. I did some of these points incorrectly, so I might want to reset and do it again. Let's just quickly put a couple more points in to show you how that works. Okay, this one, and that one, and the next one. Once you've entered in all the data for a given setup, press the save button to save it up in this list right here, okay? And then you can go ahead and do all 5 of your videos to learn more about what setup of capacitors will increase the capacitance measured.